And we're going to move on to item D, receive update on COVID-19 response efforts. And we are going to have, oh, I'm sorry. You're waving? Jennifer, we are going to hear from Jennifer.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we will have our assistant to the city manager, Jennifer Diaz, who has done an amazing job leading.
Well, hold on, city manager. I haven't got there yet. So we have two Jennifers now, so we've got to do that differential. So this is Jennifer D, who likes to be in the background, but truly is up front when she's done a lot of this stuff. So the city manager felt it appropriate, and I certainly concur to have Jennifer give this because her and the PIO team have been working so close with it. Now, city manager.
All right, so thank you, Mayor, members of the council and the public. As the mayor said, Jennifer Diaz, our assistant to the city manager, will give tonight's presentation. I will back her up with questions. And Jennifer has been leading our public information team for the Emergency Operations Center. So all of the wonderful social media posts and information that has been pushed out to the community really has been led by Jennifer. So she is an amazing resource to give this presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Javon. Good evening, Honorable Mayor and member of the City Council. My name is Jennifer Diaz, and I serve the community as the assistant to the city manager, and I'm here this evening representing the COVID-19 public information team to provide you a brief update on COVID-19. On the screen in front of you, you will see the agenda for the presentation this evening. I will briefly go over the countywide and local COVID-19 statistics, review the statewide order that was issued yesterday by Governor Gavin Newsom, review local restrictions and the city imposed on park and recreation facilities, an overview of local free testing sites, review a few resources available to the public, and I'll mention a few reminders at the close of the presentation. I'll start with the county statistics. As you likely know, there are several different means of data available to the general public. For these updates, we have consistently used data from San Mateo County. As of yesterday, the county reports July 13th, the county listed 4,168 positive COVID-19 cases countywide and a total of 114 deaths in our county. In San Bruno, there are a total of 182 positive COVID cases as of July 9th. This is an increase from the previous report to you of 125 cases at the last city council meeting. City-specific cases are reported on a weekly basis, and additional countywide statistics are available on the county's website at smcgov.org. Since June 17th, San Mateo County has remained aligned with the state's resilience roadmap to recovery and in early stage 2 of the roadmap. You may have heard recently that there is a monitoring list, which includes counties that are aligned with the state. However, their statistics are being closely monitored by the state. San Mateo County is not on that list currently and therefore remains in line with limited restrictions as allowed on the roadmap. However, it's important to note that businesses are required to maintain social distancing and safety plan protocol. Face coverings and social distancing requirements remain in effect while in the public. Given the recent uptick in positive cases, Governor Newsom ordered the closure of several indoor operations on Monday, July 3rd, just yesterday, in an effort to limit the spread of COVID-19. This change was made effective immediately and included the closure of dine-in restaurants, wineries and tasting rooms, movie theaters, family entertainment centers, zoos and museums, card rooms, and bars, with bars being both indoor and outdoor operations. There are additional restrictions for the counties that are on the monitoring list. However, as I mentioned earlier, San Mateo County is not on that list. Those additional restrictions include hair salons, barbershops, nail salons, indoor malls, gyms, and other businesses. These businesses can remain open in San Mateo County. As highlighted on this slide, San Mateo County Health Officer Dr. Scott Morrow emphasizes the need for us to do our part in a county press release that was issued on Monday, where he states, quote, Governor Newsom's measures further emphasize the need for all of us to do our part in stopping the spread of COVID-19. That means wearing a face covering, maintaining social distancing, and limiting our activities. It's up to us to determine our future, end quote. The city's PIO team quickly set up a small team to go out to our business community to talk to those that are affected by these recent changes. This engagement effort is helpful to increase information and communication. We use it as an opportunity to reiterate that outdoor dining remains an option in San Bruno. The implemented outdoor dining program was established to provide options for outdoor use to those restaurants that are interested in temporary seating for customers on their private property and or waive the fees for encroachment permits for seating in public areas. I will not go over the program requirements this evening in detail as it was previously presented to the City Council. However, business owners that are interested in outdoor dining should be referred to our building division or public works department for information. The numbers are on the screen and will be posted to the city's website in this presentation, as well as on the homepage at sanbruno.ca.gov. Simultaneously, the city is working to balance our residents' needs for recreation and exercise and the precautions and facility closures. Over the last weeks, the San Bruno Community Services Department has seen a steady increase in requests from the public to reopen park amenities. At this time, there are some modifications and ease of restrictions that have been authorized effective tomorrow, Wednesday, July 15th, with social distancing and face covering requirements remaining in effect. Appropriate signage and sanitation schedules will be closely monitored by city staff. The first is the reopening of the dog park located on Commodore Drive. Most public restrooms will reopen. That includes 4 out of 5 of our public restrooms, being at Lions Field, Grundy Park, Commodore Park, the lower portion of City Park. The restrooms located in the upper portion of City Park will remain closed at this time. Tennis courts will reopen at City Park. They will be restricted to same household play and made available on a first-come, first-served basis. That stands the same for basketball courts, which are at Bayshore Circle, Catalpa Park, Earl Glenview Park, Forest Lane Park, Grundy, and Pacific Heights Park, also restricted to same household play. Baseball, softball, soccer fields are accessible to the public. However, group and any type of team play are prohibited and again restricted to same household play. It is important to note that all other closures remain in effect, including group or team play on athletic fields, play structures, picnic sites, drinking fountains, and indoor recreation facilities. These closures are reassessed each week. Over the next few slides, I'll briefly go over resources that are available to our community, and I'll start with free COVID-19 testing here in San Bruno. There were 2 recent testing sites in our community held on July 1st and July 8th, where over 500 locals were tested on each of the 2 testing dates. There are 2 additional testing dates currently available in San Bruno, those being July 29th and August 5th at 975 Sneak Lane. Registration fills quickly, and in case one does not get to register for San Bruno, there are several other testing sites in neighboring agencies as listed here on the slide. The schedule does vary from week to week, and so it's important to visit the website to see when and where the testing will be held. But in order to test, residents are required to register and can do so at projectbaseline.com/COVID-19 or by visiting the county website on this slide, which offers a link to the registration. The next resource I will highlight this evening is the Small Business Assistance and Recovery Program. This program is offered to local small businesses and offers a wide variety of training and online tools to work through the recovery process and aftermath of COVID-19 economic impacts to small businesses. The program includes opportunities to meet with business and marketing experts, receive one-on-one business advising, and an introduction to online tools and resources, all in an effort to assist with reopening and business strategies. At this time, there are over 40 businesses that have applied to participate in this program, and this is above and beyond the other resources and grant funding opportunities that are available through San Mateo County Strong and SAMCETA. This program is offered through the Bay Area Entrepreneur Center located on San Mateo Avenue. And as you can see by the sponsors of the program listed at the bottom of the slide, this is truly a community effort to support our local businesses. I would like to mention that we're also joined this evening by our community partner, Saida Stroud, who represents the San Bruno Chamber of Commerce, Skyline College, and Bay Area Entrepreneur Center. Saida and her team have served as a great resource in disseminating information to our business community. And both Saida and I are happy to answer any questions about this program that you may have at the end of the presentation. Next is an opportunity through the county that is available to residents who are impacted economically by COVID-19 and are not eligible for state or federal assistance due to immigration status. This resource is available through San Mateo County Immigrant Relief Fund. The fund was established through a variety of private donors as well as our county's Measure K funds. There are eligibility requirements to participate in the program, and that's being ineligible to receive any stimulus funding from the federal government, an income earned of less than $99,000 or a total household income of $198,000 for the calendar year 2019. And experience of an income disruption due to COVID-19. The program details and pre-application process are available on the county's website, or you can directly link to the program by accessing the website on this slide, and that's missionassetfund.org/immigrant-families-grant. As I near the end of my presentation, I will close out this evening with two reminders. The first reminder being to help hold the line and prevent the spread of COVID-19. Please remember to wear your face covering and social distance and do your part to limit the spike of COVID-19 for our community, our neighbors, friends, our families, and just for one another. And lastly, please stay connected with all of our latest news by following the City of San Bruno on social media. Information is posted to Nextdoor, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as this presentation being posted to our city website. And with that, that concludes my update for this evening, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Is Saida going to speak?
Saida is available for questions if there are any questions related to any of the business community programs that are available.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Councilmember Mason.
Hey, I just wanted to start by thanking Jennifer. I think since the COVID started, she's been pretty solid to I guess everybody as a go-to. And I just have a couple questions. So my first question is the San Mateo County Strong Fund, the money that the Community Foundation provided. Do we have any idea of whether that money has been distributed and to who it's been distributed?
Yes, we do, City Council, and so we can provide that information. All of the money that has been allocated to the City of San Bruno has been issued to San Bruno businesses, and the San Bruno Community Foundation sent a communication to the City Council and board members with that information. So I can find that and re-forward that on.
Okay, that would be great.
They're currently working on a plan to make that, have a public announcement of that.
Oh, that would be great. Okay, and I'll find it in my email. I did see one email that had 3 businesses that came from the SMC Strong, but I didn't see the one for the additional funds from the Community Foundation. So I can look again. My other question is specifically for Saida. Thank you, Saida. I've seen all the posts on social media. I'm just curious which ones of the training programs that you've received the most attraction from or the most interest in from our local businesses. I don't know if she's on. Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Ms. Stroud.
Hello. Thank you for that question, Councilwoman Mason. And thank you, Jennifer, for talking about the program. You did an excellent job. You said everything, really. Good evening, Honorable Mayor and City Council. So Linda, to answer your question, the workshops have been the biggest draw for participation in this particular program. And I think it's such a great question because we realized about 2.5 weeks ago that we ourselves needed to adjust our strategy and make the one-on-one assistance not secondary, but really have it follow the broader workshops because those are being attended in larger numbers. And I think they just have a broader reach and a better reach than business owners that don't have time already, expecting them to make time for a one-on-one strategy session. While we do believe they are very helpful, we just realized that we needed to switch things up. So we've switched to more of a workshop, tutorial, webinar strategy for this program. So you don't see them yet, but as everyone engages on social media, we will be sharing all of the workshops that we have rolling out, which include an introductory workshop, just explaining a little bit more about, kind of dialing it back a little bit to explain what this program is and how it really can benefit some of the small business owners.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Of course.
I wanted to thank you because I think it was a partnership between you and the city, but on social media, as you posted businesses that were opening to highlight that they're back in business, that's how I would know that they were open if I didn't drive by. And I just want to express my appreciation for that. That was really nice. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. And it truly was a partnership. It really was the city and with our assistance in just reaching out to businesses and with the chamber. So everyone's been just really awesome and working together to do whatever we can.
Great. Thank you. Thanks.
Any other questions or comments from council? Okay. Not seeing any. We'll go ahead and thank Saida and of course thank Jennifer for their efforts and their work and the report. Thank you. And Saida, have a good evening.
Night.
Good night.
You're not staying? Okay.